Guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here with a little reaction to a recent Colleen Ballinger video. She is now using that, I guess she's using catchy verbiage like "I got scammed" in order to get traction on her channel. So I figured let's just go ahead and see what she got scammed for. I was sent this video a couple times and I figured let's just sit down and do a good old reaction. I'm not going to watch the whole video, but I will watch the part where she actually gets to the point of the story. So either way, if you're interested, please keep watching. Alright you guys, so Colleen Ballinger is using whatever method she can to get video views nowadays, as expected, but this post that she put on her Colleen Vlogs channel says "I got scammed," and it has 2.8 thousand likes to 4.6 thousand dislikes, so obviously people still voting with the dislike button. As a reminder, I haven't mentioned this in a little while, but whether you like or dislike a video, initially, like years ago, I used to think, oh, if you dislike the video, then maybe it'll hide the video from the algorithm. And I was a brand new YouTube creator. I've done further research and learned that likes and dislikes, YouTube and other sites, they can't really distinguish between a like or a dislike. Engagement is engagement. So if you leave a dislike and something that you would consider a negative comment, that still helps the creator. So the best thing to do is to just block these people and they won't show up for you. And if you block them and more people block and block and block and block, then the algorithm will eventually maybe stop pushing their content. I know that really works over on TikTok. But either way, I have gotten to the point where she goes over this "I got scammed" thing. So let's listen to what on earth did she get scammed for or over.
Got scammed. I was looking at a video from a long time ago where I bought a bunch of stuff, I think on TikTok Shop or something, and I was opening up all this stuff on camera, and one of the things I opened up was this dress. And when I opened it, I was like shocked at how lame it was. It is nothing like what I had ordered. This is the dress, and it was like 30 bucks or something like that. So it wasn't like expensive, but it wasn't cheap. I feel like it was 30 or $40. It had this corset back that really sucked you in, and I was like, ooh, and that was the whole reason I bought it, and there's no corset back on this. Not only that, but like it's like really cheaply made. Threads are all coming out, like it's totally garbage. I didn't think too much of it. I was disappointed. I was like, I need to send that back. I need to return it because it's not what I'd ordered. It's also not the color that I ordered. But anyway, I was reading the comments on my videos and I saw a comment that said, hey,
so far we don't have an actual scam. We have receiving a product that you didn't want to receive in exchange for money. But for me, if I'm thinking, oh, I got scammed, that means I gave somebody money and I received nothing in return. I never got my order. I never got the dress. I never got the whatever I paid for in exchange. Like, I gave you money and you gave me nothing. This is, I gave you $30 and you gave me a dress that I don't like and wasn't the right color. But let's keep going.
Nygaard did a video on that exact dress, like you were scammed. And I was like, what? So I went and I watched her video, and she does a whole video on this literal dress. And I think it's like 6 million views or something like that. It was very good. All her videos are always very good. But I was scammed.com, y'all. I was rippedoff.edu.gov.net. Like, I was scammed. So these scammer websites are making really cheap, crappy versions of this dress that you can buy at this place called House of CB, whatever that is, and it's a really fancy, nice version of the dress. And so they're remaking it, but crappy, and selling it, and sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. By the way, I ordered this a very long time ago. It took a very long time to get here, and when I finally got...
So those people that order it and don't receive it, I would say that those people were scammed. Yeah, of course, like paying money and receiving defunct or bad product isn't a good feeling, and I'm not co-signing that as a business practice. But if people are paying for something and never receiving an item, I would think that they could say they were being scammed. Either way, let's keep going.
it is not anything like what I had ordered. But not only that, I went to return it and there is no record of me purchasing this dress. I know that it went through because I see the credit taken out of my bank account. But on TikTok Shop, in my emails, everywhere where there's a record of everything that I buy, like I get totally like duped into buying stuff on TikTok Shop all the time. And there's records of literally every single thing I have ever purchased on TikTok Shop except for this dress. And so then I was like, did I buy it on Instagram? So I looked at Instagram, no record of me buying this dress. So then I searched through my email,
I don't know if I necessarily believe her, because Colleen Ballinger, in my eyes, is somebody who's dishonest. So she could just be saying stuff just to say it right now. As for her not being able to find this transaction, if I can't find it, I'm automatically going to just dispute it with my bank. Dispute it with the credit card company, dispute it with your bank, your credit union, whoever you do business with, and just go about it that way. I wouldn't be, spending hours and hours and hours trying to contact a company that already sent me a product that I am not happy with. Just dispute it with your bank and let them help you with it. It's $30 after all, and we're talking about somebody who has made millions on social media complaining about a wasted $30.
Record of me buying this freaking dress. No record of me purchasing this dress anywhere in sight. The only evidence that I purchased this dress is the fabric that I'm holding in my hands and the money that was stolen from my bank account. Anyway, I've never even tried it on because I was just planning on returning it. There's no tags on this dress, literally nothing. No labels, no tags, nothing. There was no return address on the packaging. It literally just came in a little baggie and the return address was not a real thing. And so there's literally nowhere I can even return.
So was there not a return address, or was the return address not a real thing? I'm very confused and I don't really buy into this story. Here's what I would have done. Dispute it with your bank and donate the dress to a local organization that takes clothing and be done with it.
And even if I did, I'd be returning it to the abyss and I wouldn't get any money back. So the only way to get money back, I would assume, is to dispute the charges with my bank. Anyway, I was freaking scammed. And let's try on my scammer dress. Okay, let's see if it even zips up. What in the heck? How is this? What? Okay, first of all, it's too big. So the whole reason I wanted this dress was because it was supposed to cinch you in, corset you in like that, like in the back. But because it doesn't have that corset, it is too big on me. Not only that, but this part right here, so you can see my bra for a second. This has a little tie on it, right? What? I'm so confused. Is it supposed to I think it's supposed to cinch this part. Okay. So it goes like that. Okay, but the boob part is not even on my boobs. How do I get it on my boobs? This is the bottom of my boobs. Okay, sorry, this is weird, but this is the bottom of my boobs. The seam that's supposed to go under my boobs is here. Are you serious? That's where the seam is supposed to go under my boobs. This is the bottom of my boobs.
This is a near 40-year-old woman who still has a very young fan base, sitting on video after she was proven to be a very inappropriate individual in recent years. Now, current day, sitting on video talking about her boobs and how things aren't situated correctly and yanking and stuff. When I say that somebody is unteachable and unwilling to do better, I automatically think of somebody like Colleen. Why is this even a thing? Why are you talking about how something is sitting on your boobs and it's not fitting correctly, and unbelievable.
What the heck? Levy, I got scammed. This dress, it was promoted on TikTok Shop as this really pretty corset dress. There's no corset on it. It's too big. And the seams are all coming out. And when I showed it on a vlog, it comes you got scammed. That's known as this one big scammer dress.
Oh no.
I got scammed. Oh, you're not unzip it.
I'll zip it.
I don't know what the last thing was that I had vlogged, but I have very exciting rock news to end this video on. Two things. One, when I was switching up my tumblers last week, I forgot to talk about this, but one of the agates that I was tumbling.
All right, I don't care about her rock talk. Y'all already know all about that. She also posted this other video where in the thumbnail, she is literally crying because she saw Taylor Swift in Paris. Taylor Swift live reaction, unedited footage, and it looks like they're both crying. I don't know, that whole thing is very weird to me. If you want a reaction to that, I'll make a separate video, drop it in the comments, but I want to make this short and to the point. Colleen Ballinger is literally grappling at anything she can stick her hands on to get video views. She didn't get scammed. This is ridiculous. It's $30. You literally live in a, $6 million house. Get over it. Cry me a river. Nobody cares. And then you wanted to go and talk about how a dress wasn't fitting your boobs correctly. Lady, we have already talked about you being inappropriate. in current day, you are still doing this kind of, oh, well, I'm going to innocently just talk about this because the dress isn't fitting correctly. A lot of us see through it. I'm one of them. And it's creepy. She's creepy. Like, I've always had a bit of an issue when people say act your age. Because I've never really subscribed to the idea of like, oh, well, you have to act your age to be accepted in society. But I do think that there is some self-awareness that lacks with a lot of content creators where they don't know how to read the room and they don't know how to create content that is not going to be labeled as inappropriate based on their demographic of their fan base. Does that make sense? On this channel, she has 3.1 million subscribers. She has literally been struggling with her views. She hasn't had a video get over 100,000 views in at least a month. When she went to JoJo Siwa's Karma release party, that got over 100,000 views. Since then, she has not gotten over 100,000 views. Using Taylor Swift in the titles, she gets 72,000, 66,000, 76,000. But the way this could have gone is take accountability, issue proper apologies, don't be shady, take your kids off of your channel and protect them, and rebrand yourself as somebody who is actually willing to grow and change and show that they are not a inappropriate, creepy weirdo who wants to be snarky and dodge accountability like every other creator on this platform. Accountability in creators is often like oil and vinegar. I've had that conversation. But nevertheless, I think that's enough ranting for today. So if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.